was. I don't care what's probable. Through blood, sweat, and tears, I am unstoppable, Anthony said. If you think wrestling on two legs and winning is hard, try doing it on one leg. Anthony Robles won an NCAA D1 national title. Anthony was born without his right leg, and when he was a freshman, he weighed 90 pounds. He first started wrestling when he was a freshman in high school. His mom said he almost lost every match the first 2 years. Anthony fought through the tough seasons and continued to work super hard, and I would say it all paid off. Anthony grew up living with his mom, Judy Robles. She could have given Anthony up for adoption. Her parents said the decision was hers to make, and Judy never considered adoption. She wanted to keep her baby, though she knew the challenges would be big. When she first saw her baby, she saw something that was unexpected. Anthony was born without his right leg. Anthony never let his disadvantage get the best of him. A lifetime of glory is worth a moment of pain, Louis thought, let go. This quote is from the book Unbroken. This relates to Anthony in so many ways. Anthony had to fight through so many tough times, such as kids bullying him at school, kids making fun of him at wrestling practice, not being able to do all the other things all the other wrestlers were doing. He had to fight through the tough times when he lost just about every time. This quote also helped me during this wrestling season with my broken leg. Anthony had to be very bellicose when it came to wrestling. He had to perfect his moves and use them to his advantage, since he could not get everywhere that his opponents were able to be. He had to be very mean when he got a hold of them and really work them. His best position was on top. We knew he could turn anybody, and that's why we were in good shape when he was in that position, said his former head coach after his finals match. He also said his grip was like shaking hands with a bear. Anthony ended his great high school career and moved on and wrestled for the ASU Sun Devils. Anthony said, I remember it felt like I was starting all over again. I actually got pinned in the practice loss, and that was very humbling. As time went on and as I'd lose and get frustrated, I started to learn really what I was made of on the inside. For the rest of that year, he redshirted. The next year, Anthony worked his butt off day after day to make the starting lineup. Anthony worked so hard that he did more than just beat the guy that wrestled him off for the 125-pound weight class. He majored him, which is beating your opponent by more than 8 points. He made a statement when he did that, and a lot more people started paying attention to him. That year, Anthony made the lineup and was nationally ranked. Although after training all season, he was just short of being named All-American. The off-season between his junior and senior year, he wrestled for the Junior USA team. When his senior year came around, Anthony was pretty much the standout at the 125-pound weight class. He went undefeated, and he had a record of 36-0. In the NCAA D1 finals, Anthony wrestled a kid from Iowa. He won the match 7-1. He ended his ASU wrestling career with an overall record of 122 wins to 23 losses, and left a dynasty at ASU. After his wrestling career, Anthony moved on to be a motivational speaker. Anthony also wrote a book about his road to an NCAA